I feel like the pandemic has had a great impact on primary, right? Because we're talking third graders at one point who hadn't had school since first, right? We're talking second graders who had kinder, possibly a bit of it, because we had an interrupted year that year. And so Tutor Corps came along at like a great time. It was right on time when it started, because when you're talking about kinder, where they're learning to read, versus third, where they're reading to learn, there was a lot that was missing during that time.
So we created a schedule with Tutor Corps and our tutor so that our kids had multiple touch points during the day. And that was awesome.
The hope is to see increased academic growth with our students. So that is what we're looking at. That is why we're being strategic with the scheduling, so that when we do our interim assessments or we do our assessments where we're just trying to see where kids are, we can use that data when we're meeting with tutors and teachers to talk about where we want to go.
What attracted me to Tutor Corps is obviously being able to make my student to teacher ratio a smaller group, work with my intensive group that needed, and to have that additional support, not only academically, but also socially, SEL. With the Tutor Corps being a younger generation, that attracts the younger students, right?
And when students came back to high school after being gone for a couple years or home for a couple years, of course, we saw some academic struggles. As a high school principal, I noticed it more deeply on a social emotional level, and in that it was difficult for some students to express themselves, to feel comfortable and safe at school, to feel like they belonged and have a sense of belonging and ownership of their work and things like that. So we really focused last year on helping students to develop or redevelop those social emotional skills, providing them with lots of supports, which included everything from counseling and social work to academic supports like tutoring from Tutor Corps.
So having that person you can thought partner with, you can collaborate with and plan with, share ideas on how to best support a student, and even just getting to know students on more of an individual level, both helps students socio-emotionally and helps teachers with that socio-emotional component, both for the students and for themselves.
This is what we're working on with Johnny here. Have you seen any growth? Oh, really? What have you used from Tutor Corps standpoint, and how can I leverage that in the classroom? So building that collaborative conversation and relationship amongst teacher and Tutor Corps.
Based on last year's results from Tutor Corps, I am thrilled and excited about this year. I'm looking forward to seeing our students succeed and thrive in their math classes.
And the most amazing thing is when the student takes an assessment or they take a check and you see the growth, can't beat it.
I'm really excited. If you can't tell, I'm really excited. I have a lot of plans for them.